In this video, you're going to learn the only way somebody with a small account should be using TradingView to screen for stocks to trade options on. Plus, you'll be able to do this yourself in under 30 seconds once I show you how. And when I say small account, I'm talking anybody with an account size of under $20,000 cash. My goal is to turn you into a full-blown master of stock screening so that you can spend less time trying to find stocks to trade, be more organized with your trading overall, and just create a streamlined process for your own trading workflow. And by the end of this video, you're going to know how to set up your own screener in seconds. You're going to know how to save it for easy reference in the future. You're going to know how to quickly move all those stocks and play to your own specific watch list. And you're going to get some key tips for trading options on account with a smaller size. So let's pull up TradingView and get this screener built. When inside a TradingView chart, the quickest way to get to your stock screener is in the bottom left-hand corner, that button that says screener right there. That opens up your screener. Then we're just going to click this little maximize panel button on the right-hand side. Boom. And now we're up into it. And we have to go and start getting our filters ready to go. So here on the right-hand side, you can see it says filters right there. We're going to adjust some of these and build this thing out. Clicking this filters button. And the first thing we want to do in here is go down to price and make sure we have a price constraint toggled on. So down here, left-hand side price, we want this to be between $30 and $80, just like that. And because there are some price constraints with the smaller account trading options, which is fine, like if this is really common as you build up your trading account, but this is just our workaround to get around that to make sure that our stocks in play we can actually afford to trade on. Next, we want to roll up to market capitalization and make that 2 billion right here. That's going to allow us to look for more established companies versus ones that may be a bit too risky that we probably shouldn't trade options on just because of the risk factor. Next, we want to head over to the average volume 60-day right there and bump that up to 2 million. This helps us to establish that there's enough trading happening to support any options play you want to do. If there isn't, you can have a really hard time getting in and out of your positions here due to things like bid and ask spreads being too wide apart and slippage in your contract pricing. Then the last piece to kind of just de-risk ourselves even further is to go in and look at the index right there and go from any, I like to go down to the S&P 500 right there. And this lets us kind of take our risk down one more notch again, but focusing on some of these more blue chip companies that actually are included in this S&P 500 index. And we can close this off in the top right corner with the X. And now we have our list right there, 104 companies that we can go and trade options on that fit our parameters. If you want to quickly save this screen so that you can come back to it in the future, all you have to do is go in the top right-hand corner where it says this little drop-down list. It's got an arrow for screens, click there, save screens as. It's going to come up with a new name. We're going to say small account options trading and click save. Now, if you ever want to go back and run this again on any given day, you can click there, click this, and it's going to automatically pop up all the tickers that match this. All the companies are going to be there for you in one simple click of a button. And speaking of easy clicks, click the subscribe button if you're getting value of this video so far. And now, let's put all these companies into a new watch list, all with just a couple clicks again of a button. What we want to do for this is go into watch list up here, click that little drop down, click on create new list. We want to give it a name. Let's go small account options trading again. Click save. Then all we have to do is click on the Bank of America, our first company in the top left corner. Click there. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of their list. Push and hold the shift key. Click the bottom company. We can release all our buttons there. Right click, add all to selected watch list. Now we can collapse this stock screener by going to the top right corner and clicking collapse. And we have a nice solid list of companies to go through, do some technical analysis on the charts. And once you're done in your TA, you can combine all the info that you got on your chart inside TradingView with your options trading platform of choice to make your ideal option trade. I've added a few companies from my stock screener inside Interactive Brokers where I trade just to see what the volume and open interest is like for these options contracts. And for DAL, it's pretty good right there. Lots of open interest and volume. Palantir, there's going to be a whole bunch in there as well. Just showing you the options data in here as well. Then Uber, same kind of thing. So there's lots of activity, lots of trades being made for these different things, about 55 days out to expiration. So you've got lots of choice on the call and put side if you want to buy puts, sell puts, buy calls, sell calls, whatever you want to do. So some things to remember when you're trading options with a smaller account. Number one, focus on one trade at a time. It's not about getting rich right away. It's about slow and steady wins to build up your account size over time. That's how you go from a small account trader to a large account. Number two, do not over leverage yourself. What I'm talking about is trading more than your account actually has in it. Say you have an account with $10,000 and you trade $20,000 worth of contracts. That is not a safe or risk off play, opening yourself up to the potential to get margin calls and get some of your account or all of your account wiped out at the click of a button. Number 3, understand the difference between buying options and selling options and understand which one you should use. They are very different execution and very different outcomes, and depending on where the stock tends to go. So if you want an easy explanation on how options work, both buying and selling, check out my beginner level Options Academy course by clicking the card right up there. And number 4, if you are considering being a call option buyer, like a lot of smaller accounts tend to do at the beginning, that's fine, but just watch this video to understand the common mistakes that most traders make that cause them to lose money when buying calls.